Some days I'm really lacking in self-worth, simply because random memories of ill treatment come up for me. I usually like to take the responsibility for my lack of confidence, so then I'm hard on myself about not just getting over it and keeping the focus on my issue being my fault, which only continues the narrative. These conversations were easily handled by me and my best friends, but sometimes I blame best friend goggles that show me that they have to see things that way because they are my best friends, or what I call the self-centered goggles that will show me a better view of myself than I am, so that I don't have to deal with the horrible truth. It's times like this that I've come to rely on divinity. It's times like this I recognize that I'm being asked to hand myself over to God in truth, so that it may be taken care of, so that I don't have to do it all alone. I would be so furious and so shaken when the feeling of fear came up over the idea that people I cared about felt a sense of relief when choosing to lose me, that they got to say that I wasn't good enough and feel better about themselves and happier when I was gone. Of course, I asked myself, but was that person treating you good enough in your eyes? And I often think no, and of course then, so why does it matter? This is when I spoke out loud, attempting some real vulnerability. It matters because if people can just decide I wasn't enough and go be happier, then how could I be enough? It was like we were speaking at the same time next. I thought, because I have too much pride rooted in what the people I care about think of me. At the same time as I heard, sounds like your confidence is rooted in what people who didn't treat you well think of you. It was time to get even more vulnerable. Okay, what else is it supposed to be rooted in? I heard this. You have a very self-deprecating view of it. People who are incapable of seeing you lose you. How can people who do not see you or the pain they may have caused you determine your worth? They don't even know what you are. I heard, just because people seem to make the choice to lose you does not mean they are happy with that choice or living better lives simply because of that choice. In all the people you've lost, you've come across many again. Did any of them seem as though they were relieved? Even if they didn't pursue another relationship with you, which many did, outside of that, did they appear to be any different, especially in feeling toward you? And I thought, actually, no. Most appeared to have been sad to lose me, or otherwise appeared the same, as if it all was much more beyond me. Divinity said, open your eyes to see that losing you is about much more than you, whether people realize that or not. That the loss of you doesn't grant people happiness or anything they appear to hope for. Losing you is symbolic of all the changes that need to be made. Them losing you is symbolic of all the worth I'm trying to help you see in yourself. You can paint faults in every which direction, but you serve a purpose much bigger than your faults or your fun. You're holding on to this. You're believing that you are meant to take responsibility for the faults and the fun. Is you trying to build confidence in what tears you apart. Especially when you only take confidence from that because you see them try to take theirs from it. They teach you that is where confidence comes from. But let me teach you. Build your confidence in your truth. Your relationships are a spiritual experience, whether that is acknowledged by you all or not. This is a time where you are to see your worth, not destroy it. You haven't had to do this before because most people appear to believe that shoving your trophy in the face of others who try to shove theirs at you is the only way to win. Now I'm going to show you that you never needed that to feel like you've won. I'm going to show you how to smile in the faces of those throwing trophies at you. I'm showing you that trophies are nothing compared to the power of your truth and the weight of who you are, whether others are capable of seeing that or not. You know it yourself. You are no longer any silhouette. You are serenity. You are the experience of peace learning itself. Thank you so much for listening. Share with your people. Share your thoughts with me. Catch you next time.